Hi, everybody. This is Dr. Cassandra Quave, and today I'm going to be covering one of my favorite spices, that is black pepper or Piper nigrum. We're going to talk about its history, the science behind this spice, and also its pharmacology and medical potential. So, this unassuming spice graces dining tables in homes and restaurants across the globe. Now it's accessible to all, but once it was only available to the wealthiest of families. Today, we dust the tiny specks of its ground fruit onto our meats and vegetables as part of the pre-meal ritual. It adds that extra bit of heat and kick to our food that takes a meal from simply tasty to delightful. The black pepper plant, the scientific name of which is Piper nigrum in the Piperaceae family, is a perennial woody vine that originated in the tropical forest of Kerala in southern India, though today it's cultivated in regions spanning from India to Asia. If you're also a fan of the Polynesian root drink known as kava or Piper methysticum and have noted the peppery undertones of that beverage, you won't be surprised to learn that kava is actually a close relative to black pepper and is found in the same genus. Now, to turn this tropical forest plant into a delicious spice, some initial processing is required. The familiar black peppercorn we use in many dishes is the dried fruit of the pepper plant. To create black pepper, the small drupes are harvested while still green and unripe. In case you're wondering, a drupe is a botanical term used to describe the type of fleshy fruit with a thin skin and a central stone containing a seed. Other well-known drupe fruits include plums, cherries, and olives. There are a couple of ways to dry the fruit. You can blanch them in boiling water before laying them out in the sun to dry, or hand pick apart the fruits and leave them in the sun to dry naturally. The drying process can take up to a week, during which time the fruit is fermented by the natural microbes found on its skin. And as a result, the fruit skin turns black and the outer layer wrinkles. This is where black pepper gets its name from that dark color of the dried fruit. You may be wondering, though, what about white pepper? Did you know that white pepper comes from the exact same plant as black pepper? The difference lies in the processing of the fruit. White peppercorns are made by selecting the fully ripe or nearly ripe drupes instead of the green, unripe fruit used for the black pepper. These ripe drupes are boiled in water until the fruit's flesh and skin softens and can be easily rubbed off. This reveals the white seeds beneath. These seeds are then dried in the sun, just like in the process for black pepper. It's really incredible to see how a simple change in processing can yield such an incredible change in flavor and appearance. While black pepper has a sharp and pungent taste, white pepper has a milder and slightly earthy flavor to it. Lastly, you may be wondering about red peppercorn. We'll stop right there because black and red peppercorn are not the same thing. In fact, red peppercorns come from an entirely different plant family. They come from the Anacardiaceae family. This is the same family that includes plants like mangoes and cashews and even poison ivy. This means that people with allergies to tree nuts or poison ivy may be able to safely consume black or white pepper, but should really think about avoiding red peppercorns. Now, black pepper has an incredibly rich history as a valued medicine in traditional Chinese medicine, as well as in Ayurvedic practices. It was used to treat various ailments, and black pepper essential oils are still used in pain management today. The trade of black pepper dates back at least 4,000 years, and it was even used by Egyptians in the mummification processes. Peppercorns became a major spice of trade during the Roman Empire, with references to its steep cost appearing in texts written by Pliny the Elder in the 1st century AD. As black peppercorns spread across Europe, it quickly took its place as a cure-all for various diseases ranging from constipation to toothache. Its value was so great that it was even used as a form of money. Now, how does it actually work? Well, black pepper's signature spiciness comes from a molecule known as piperine, shown here. Plants produce molecules like piperine to defend themselves against insects, microbes, and herbivores. Piperine can activate the pain-sensing nerve cells in your mouth called nociceptors, creating the intense sensation that you feel. Black peppercorns also contain a mix of volatile compounds named terpenes that give it a complex flavor with notes of pine, mint, and citrus. The plant produces these terpenes for their insect repellent and antimicrobial properties. In comparison to white pepper, black pepper actually has a more complex taste due to the presence of these terpenes found in its black fermented skin. From a pharmacological standpoint, piperine is a fascinating molecule. Studies have shown that it can change the way our bodies metabolize or process specific drugs. For example, piperine can enhance the bioavailability or the proportion of the drug taken that enters circulation in the body of certain drugs, including some antibiotics and even pain medications, by a range of up to 30 to 200%. But what about stability? The chemicals responsible for peppercorn's flavor and pharmacological activity are easily lost when exposed to light and air. This is why pre-ground black pepper lacks the complex flavors of the freshly ground pepper. To experience the difference, try it yourself. Compare the flavor of pre-ground pepper to freshly ground black pepper and put it on a neutral food, such as white rice or a starchy potato. You'll likely notice a significant difference in both flavor and aroma right away. The takeaway lesson here, though, is to get the most out of your peppercorn, it's best to buy them whole and freshly grind them just before you use them. This will ensure that you get the full range of flavors and medicinal benefits of this ancient spice. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to click the subscribe button to the Teach Ethnobotany channel so you can learn more about the amazing science and history of medicinal plants.